federal government's commitment really fell off for the better part of over a decade. So beginning in 2016, 2017, you began to see consistency, right? Money being able to start going into it. And then we looked at every opportunity we could find to accelerate, right? If there was an opportunity to increase the amounts, and that's what happened under President Trump, if we saw a one-time opportunity to increase the amount assigned in that one particular year, it helped to make up for some of the lost time and push it forward. Earlier this year, every member of the Florida delegation, Republican and Democrat, signed on to a letter making a request for a substantial one-time increase. The bill that passed, actually fell short of that number. And the most meaningful thing about it, it was the first time ever that the Army Corps acknowledged, the federal bureaucracies acknowledged that they could spend that amount of money. Because one of the arguments that was always given by our opponents who wanted that money for other parts of the country was, well, we can't give you that much money because you can't possibly spend it all. And it was the first time there was an admission that they could. This is, according to all information, is the single most meaningful project in terms of those releases coming out of Lake Okeechobee. And for it not to be included as part of the projects that are being funded, I think speaks, I'll let people speculate about the politics of it, but I think it speaks as well to the importance that when Congress passes this money, that we put clear guidelines about why we want to follow the plan as we've agreed to and has been laid out with state authorities. If the people that are involved in this, as these folks are on a daily basis, are telling you this is the order of priority, that we want to do these projects, these are the most important ones, the ones we'd like to finish first, I think whatever federal dollars flow should follow that pattern, and it didn't do so in this case. So my hope is that we'll be able to go back here and we'll have a regular spending bill out of Congress as we do every year, and that in that regular spending bill, not only will those guidelines be delineated more carefully so that they can't avoid following the lead of our state partners, but more importantly that we can continue on that trajectory of consistent and steady funding so you can do the long-term planning that results in real projects happening, contracts being put out, and so forth.